I always believed trust was the quiet force holding a marriage together. My wife, Lyra, had started a new job just 3 months earlier, and I had been nothing but proud of how quickly she adapted. She often spoke about her colleagues, especially her boss, Cashinale, a name far too polished for a corporate manager. Still, I never let doubt touch me. Lyra wasn't just my wife. She was a person I trusted more than anyone else. So when she invited me to her first company party, I felt a mix of excitement and nerves, eager to finally meet the people she spoke so highly of. The event was hosted in a stylish hotel ballroom. Soft lights, gentle music, and the faint clink of glasses filling the air. Lyra looked radiant in a pale blue dress, her hair curled just the way she knew I loved. She slipped her hand into mine and whispered, "Promise me you'll have fun tonight." I laughed, telling her I already was. But the mood shifted the moment Cashin approached. He carried a confidence that didn't need introduction, tall, effortlessly charismatic, with a smile trained for boardrooms and photo ops. Lyra's face lit up when she saw him, bright and warm, just a little too eager. "You look incredible tonight, Lyra," Cashin said, his eyes lingering on her dress a second too long. "Thank you," she laughed, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. "You clean up well, too." It was playful, maybe harmless, but a small tug of unease began at the back of my mind. Throughout the night, I noticed little things. Lyra leaning closer when Cashin spoke, his hand brushing her elbow as he passed by, her laughing at jokes that barely landed. She introduced me to her co-workers, but inevitably drifted back toward him. I told myself I was overthinking. It was her first big event. She wanted to fit in. People behaved differently around their bosses. The turning point came when I stepped away to grab drinks. When I returned, I saw Lyra near the balcony doors with Cashin, laughing too softly, too closely. He whispered something, and she playfully tapped his shoulder, cheeks flushed, smile wide. My chest tightened. He leaned slightly toward her, not touching, but close enough to make anyone watching notice. And she didn't step back. She didn't look uncomfortable. I didn't want a scene. I didn't want drama. I just needed clarity. I approached them calmly, 2 glasses in hand. Lyra stiffened slightly, as if caught doing something she shouldn't. Cashin nodded politely, but I barely acknowledged him. My eyes stayed on my wife, my voice quiet, my expression steady. "Are you forgetting something?" I asked. Lyra blinked rapidly, her smile faltering. "What do you mean? You introduced me to everyone else." I said softly, not to him. Her face drained. Cashin glanced between us, sensing the tension. Lyra opened her mouth, closed it, then stumbled out a nervous laugh. "Oh, I thought you two met earlier." "We didn't," I replied gently. "But that's okay. I'm your husband, Lyra." I figured I should at least be part of the conversation. Cashin shifted awkwardly. "I should, go check on something," he muttered, stepping away. Lyra finally exhaled, avoiding my eyes, pretending to adjust her bracelet. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse her. I let the silence speak. "Elliot," she whispered, finally meeting my gaze. "It's not what you think." "I'm not saying what I think," I replied. "I'm just asking why you acted like you weren't married." Her lips trembled. I wasn't. I didn't mean to. I was just excited, nervous. I've been trying so hard to make a good impression at work. I didn't notice how it looked. "That's the problem," I said quietly. "You didn't notice." Lyra swallowed hard. "Please don't be angry." "I'm not angry," I said. "Just confused, a little hurt. That's all." She reached for my hand, gripping it tightly. "I'm sorry. I really am. I should have introduced you immediately. I should have been more aware. I didn't mean to shut you out." I nodded. Maybe I believed her. Maybe I wanted to. But the room felt different afterward. Colder. Lyra stayed close, laughing too loudly at my jokes, squeezing my hand every few minutes as if trying to erase what had happened. When we finally left the party and sat in the car, she turned toward me, eyes glistening. "Elliot, please say something. I saw you tonight. Not the way you are with me. The way you were with him." I said softly. I wasn't flirting. "Maybe I didn't mean to," she started. But intention doesn't always match impact, I replied. Lyra covered her face with her hands. I'm so stupid. I just wanted him to like me as an employee. I wanted to seem confident. You don't need him to think you're amazing, I said. You already are. You just forgot for a moment. She lowered her hand slowly, eyes red but sincere. I don't ever want you to feel second place, not even by accident. I held her gaze. Then don't put me there. She nodded, trembling. I won't. I promise. And in that moment, I believed her, not because of her words, but because I saw her fear of losing something real. Cashin had been just a spark. I was the fire she returned to. Lyra leaned in, resting her forehead against mine. Take me home. Yeah, I whispered, let's go home. Because trust isn't about perfection.